Whoa! What happened? Oh, I'm putting that away. You can have it, Sauron. You can have it. Hello and welcome to Pixel Pirates Reviews, where I review the good, the bad, and the downright horrible. Today, you join me for an exciting episode of Tolkien Tuesdays, where we are going to be reviewing The Rings of Power. So, let us get into this. Oh, but before I do want to tell you there will be spoilers for this review, for this episode in this review. Sorry, I am still suffering from the effects of the One Ring. So, let us begin. We first open on a young Galadriel getting bullied in the Undying Lands for building a boat that can actually float well. Her brother comes to her aid, gives her a little bit of wisdom, a little bit of brotherly advice, and she talks about how during the First Age, the trees of light were destroyed by Morgoth, who, for those of y'all who have not read the books, Morgoth is one of the Valar, who are a deity, who are deities. Except he was especially evil. He wanted to rule all of the lands that they went to save. So, he's evil. There's this entire backstory on him that I'm not going to go into right now because it's not really relevant to the episode much. So, I'm going to go ahead and recommend a video that I watched to get caught up to speed with his story. It's by Nerd of the Rings. He's really good. He visualizes everything on screen. He's just an overall awesome person to watch. I will leave a link to his Morgoth video in the description below and the card above. So, yeah. After Morgoth destroyed the trees, he fled to Middle-earth, and the elves waged war upon him. Eventually, after centuries, Morgoth was destroyed. But the Dark Lord Sauron rose to power. So, Galadriel, well, first of all, her brother, he vowed to hunt down Sauron and defeat him. Sauron got to him first and branded his mark of Sauron on him. So, Galadriel's brother is dead. Right in front of his corpse, Galadriel vows to continue the work he started, to hunt down Sauron and defeat him. She searches with a party for centuries. When the party is getting discouraged, they come across one of Morgoth's old lairs. And they find out that Sauron is experimenting with ring magic, right? And they themselves get attacked by a snow troll. So, that was kind of cool. The elves decide to not go along with her any longer. So, they basically say, if you want to go on further, you're on your own. So, Galadriel reluctantly goes back to her king. Where we cut to find, actually on another part of Middle-earth, we have some hobbits, or precursor to hobbits, half-foots. They are hiding from humans because they don't want them disrupting their way of life. So they pretty much keep to themselves, and whenever a human or an elf or an orc or whatever passes, they camouflage themselves. A couple of them, though, where they are called brandybucks, You know them from the Lord of the Rings trilogy. Well, those certain Brandybucks, they are adventurous. So they go out to some blackberry fields to pick some blackberries. And when they come across a paw print of a warg, so they GTFO. At least I would. I know I would if I was faced with a giant ravenous wolf. Yeah, I would GTFO as well. The half-foot leader is superstitious about what's going on. Omens are not right. Yada yada yada. A bunch of town elder stuff. When we cut back to a young Elrond, he is in the elf capital, in the elf city of Lindon. So that was interesting. He's practicing poetry or writing down an account of his travels. I don't know. But I do know that he is waiting Galadriel. Because she is going to be awarded with the highest honor among the elves from the king. She is going to be going to go back to the Undying Lands. Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that, y'all. I think the ring was calling to me. Not gonna lie. No. 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 Okay. Let us keep talking about the Rings of Power to hopefully get our minds off of the One Ring, eh? So, Galadriel does not want to go to the Undying Lands because she knows that Sauron is still out there and she'll feel like she failed her brother. Elrond eventually convinces her to go because that's what her brother would have wanted. So, she goes. After assuring her that if the threat did come, he will do whatever it takes to see it through. So reluctantly she leaves when everything starts getting crazy. Elrond goes to work for a blacksmith when all of a sudden the king, he has actually ordered everybody to disband, the war's over, yada yada yada, right? But he was wrong. The leaves are turning black. There is a giant meteor hurtling towards the Earth, or Middle Earth, I should say. It lands actually near the hobbits. And, well, one curious little Brandybuck goes to see what the meteor is. It is a bearded figure laying in the middle of a crater that looks like the Eye of Sauron. So that's really cool. I really enjoyed this episode. I thoroughly enjoyed it. At first, when I realized what they were doing, I was a bit skeptical. But the first episode, it was really good. The camera work was amazing. The sound design was amazing as well. And it was all in all a great episode. I can't quite rate this a 10 out of 10 because there were some stuff I did not like about it. But I can rate this a 8.2 out of 10. You know, it's just up there with the rest of them. But I still feel like they could have done better. Anyways, thank you all so much for watching. If you like this type of content, like, subscribe, hit the bell icon to be notified when I upload a new video. And yeah, I'll see you all next time for another marvelous Monday. See you guys.
Straka a Straka Rishu Snakura Kutmu Naka